It's the show, and it comes your way next. Adam Wainwright gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 10 home runs, 287 the average coming in, and 37 RBIs. 0-1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fowler ranging back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1 left for LA. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for game 4. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched 8 solid innings. He pitched deep into the ball game, deep enough to get a win. And he's the type of guy that will go deep in games for you. So, Matt, I'm looking for that type of performance in this game as well.
Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting, running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Digging in now, Justin Turner. His career line against Wainwright. He's gone 2 for 5.
Justin Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Garcia is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Liner towards second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw won't get him.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Logan Forsythe.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. His career line against Wainwright, 2 for 9. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and here's Dexter Fowler now. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Matt Adams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Johnny Peralta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
22, Clayton Kershaw.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Grounded foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground, softly towards second. Wong ranges to his left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Andrew Toles.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Late square, and this is popped up. Wainwright is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's been a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. And that's in there for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Adam Wainwright. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Who would have thought it, Matt. 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher.
16.
Baseball can be a weird sport.
Wong.
Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Kershaw comes set. Here he comes 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stick around. We'll see Adrian Gonzalez lead things off. Striding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Garcia camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Second baseman, Logan.
Settling in now, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Garcia scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Into the box, Greg Garcia. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Forsythe is there, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Got him to go down swinging there. Dexter Fowler becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Matt Adams now. And this will be fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Number 27.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Peralta. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that misses for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Yadier Molina would be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Peterson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. Standing in, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, number 22.
Now here's the pitch.
Kershaw.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Garcia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Here's Corey Seager. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Fowler. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Adam Wainwright will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Very high. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Here's Adrian now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Kevin Segrist is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Jock Peterson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jock Peterson goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and he's safe.
When that ball's hitting the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Striding in once again, Greg Garcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
I know your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Stephen Piscotty goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Dexter Fowler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the seventh. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Toles. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
I tell you what, that was so pretty. The left-handed hitter, when he takes the ball the other way for the base hit, head down, stayed with that pitch the whole way, and just drove it to left field. It was beautiful.
Standing in now, Corey Seager pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to first. Glove by Adams, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Forsythe comes up with it. 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Johnny Peralta is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackmon. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Zach Duke is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Right fielder number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
0-1 count and the pitch. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Hit on the ground out to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder Jose.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 1-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Swing and a liner. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Jed Jerko is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Colton Wong will stand in. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ready for another shot now. Greg Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Outfielders. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Pedro Baez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Charlie Blackmon.
And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Peterson is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The first baseman, number 32. Matt Adams.
Matt Adams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting,
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Matt Carpenter.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 13 home runs and 29 driven in. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 7 on the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Pedro Baez records 4 outs on his way to the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 7-2. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. He falls to 5-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game Metrolink